Hi guys, my name is Jenia and I'm your United Heroes yoga teacher. I hope you're fine this morning and ready for another dynamic yoga class. So let's start in a sitting position. Close your eyes, put your hands on your knees, on your thighs, wherever it's comfortable for you. And just take some moments here to arrive onto your mat, to let aside what you've been doing just before practice or what's waiting for you after the practice. And begin to feel your body, all the sensations it sends to you. And begin to observe your breathing. Just take notice of it before starting to control it, to calm it down. Just feel it. Hear how it goes, if it's fast or slow, deep or rather light, where you feel it most, in your belly or in your chest, in your throat, in your nostrils. And then start to calm it down. So take deep breaths and begin to reach up with the crown of your head to lengthen your spine, to open the rib cage and take as much air as you can. And with the exhalation, let your shoulders go down, release your knees and thighs, but without losing the length in your spine that you have just created. And as you exhale, bring your head down, chin to chest. And let's start with some circles. With your head moving slowly and nicely above your shoulders. You try to lengthen your neck in every direction, observing the sensations that come up. And complete your last circle here and change directions. Go to the other side. Observe it if it's the same or if it differs from the first side somehow. And keep breathing nice and slow. And with your next exhalation, bring your chin to the chest once again, head down, and as you inhale, go up with your head and slowly open your eyes. Okay, you will now open your legs wide so that you can sit rather comfortably though, so don't take the biggest opening with your legs, just take a comfortable position. And you're going to straighten your arms in front of you, cross your fingers, and with your next inhalation, go to your right foot and to the outside of your right foot, reach forward, and then go back to center and to the left foot, and then to the outside of your left foot. And as you exhale, lean backwards. And once again, so we're drawing these large circles with our arms above our hips. Okay, and probably with every circle you can go a little bit further down, reaching forward with your chest. And one last circle here. Trying to lengthen your spine with every inhalation. And then exhale, engage your core. Okay, and come back to center. We're going to change direction, so same movement, same circles. In the other direction, observing if it feels different And trying to always keep this straight line between your hips and the crown of your head without rounding the spine, without back bend. So always the straight line that continues doing these circles about the hips. Okay, one last time. And when you finish, come back to center. Put your hands beneath your knees to close your legs really passively. And come back to a cross-leg position. Inhale here, arms up. And then as you exhale, turn to the right. Your right hand between your hips. The back of your left hand on your knee. And inhale here. Exhale, try to turn a little bit further to the right. Moving really your belly, not only your right shoulder, but your lower belly, your lower back to the right. Inhale, go back to center with your head, and exhale, release completely. And once again, inhale, arms up, and then exhale to the left. Your left hand really close to your hips so that you don't lean backwards. Shoulders above your hips, and the back of your right hand pressing against your left knee. Inhale, grow up here, find some length in your spine. Exhale, turn to the left, bringing your navel closer to your left hip. And with your next inhalation, come back to center with your head and exhale, release completely and find your way to a tabletop position. Spread your fingers, your hands beneath your shoulders, your knees beneath your hips, your spine in neutral position, and then inhale, back bend, and at the same time, go backwards with your hips, look up, and then exhale, go back to the front of your mat, shoulders above your hands, and round your spine, bring down the head, and once again, inhale, back bend, and moving backwards, and then exhale, round your spine, and come back to the front of your mat. And some more repetitions here. Synchronize your movement to your breathing so that you can really feel both working together, making you really present to what's happening on your mat. And one last time here, inhale, back bend, and then exhale, come back to the front of your mat, and then inhale, neutral spine, and exhale, plank pose. So lengthen your legs, straighten them, press your heels backwards, your head going forward, so the whole body in one straight line. And inhale here. As you exhale, move your hips backwards. If you can, without touching your knees to the ground, as far backwards as you can. If it's not possible, just put your knees on the ground and then inhale, plank pose. Exhale, hips going back, trying to reach your heels. And once more, inhale, plank pose, engage your core muscles, and exhale, hips to your heels. Inhale, plank pose, and then exhale, press back to downward dog. Bend your knees here as much as needed. Straighten your spine, press your hands on the ground. Inhale, and as you exhale, right heel on the floor, to the floor. If it doesn't reach your mat, that's okay. Just stay here and breathe while the back of your right leg is stretching. And with your next inhalation, move up your right heel. Exhale, left heel to the floor or on the floor probably. And just some breathing here. You can send this air, you can send this breathing to the areas, to your leg where your muscles need it most. And with your next inhalation, go up with your left heel. Exhale, both heels to the ground or probably touching the ground. And trying to find really this straight line between your hands, elbows, shoulders, and hips, with this energy moving upwards to your hips, and then going down your legs through your heels to the ground. Okay, and as you inhale, look up between your hands, exhale, bend your knees more, and then walk your feet between your hands in the front of your mat, and release here. You can round your spine, grab your elbows, and just release the upper body. You can balance it from side to side, really slowly and gently, or probably a little bit more actively here. And then release your arms to the ground, and with the next inhalation, start to unroll your spine. Really slowly, with your arms, with your heads, bending down, passively, and then go up with your head and find your standing vertical position, your Tadasana mountain's pose, feet together, quads engaged, your belly slightly in, chest open, shoulders outside and down, and your arms really active, searching for the ground with your fingertips. And from here, let's take some sun salutations to warm the body. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, go down. So Uttanasana, you can bend your knees as much as needed. Inhale, look up and forward with a flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, hands on the ground, and go back. Step your feet back into a plank pose. Inhale here, and as you exhale, knees on the ground, and bend your elbows backwards, so not to the sides, but backwards, so that you can go all the way down to the ground. And inhale, little cobra, go up with no weight in your hands, so not pressing your hands into the ground, so that you can go up a little bit further. And then exhale, tuck your toes under, press on your hands, and go back to the downward facing dog. And here, we'll stay for 5 breaths, and inhale, go up on your toes, so your heels moving away from the ground. Exhale, heels to the ground. And once again, inhale, on your toes. Exhale, press your heels to the ground or on the ground. Inhale up, exhale down, with your chin and chest still pressing in the direction of your thighs. Inhale, go up, exhale down. So when you go up on your toes, when you inhale, don't move your chest forward, don't move your shoulders forward. Exhale, heels down, and one last time. Inhale here, look up between your hands, exhale, bend your knees, and then step your feet between your hands in one step or several steps. Inhale, look up and forward with a flat back. Exhale, Uttanasana, your belly on your thighs, your head to your knees, bending your knees as much as needed. And inhale, arms up by the sides, reach up to the sky, and then exhale, release. Okay, once again, feet together, find your Tadasana, and inhale, arms up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, hands on the ground, and plank pose. Stand your feet, step your feet back. Inhale here, and exhale with your knees on the ground, or without putting them on the ground, bend your elbows backwards. If you don't put your knees on the ground, we don't go all the way down. Inhale, little cobra if you put your knees down, or up facing dog, and then exhale, down dog. Okay, and from here, just inhale your right leg up, and then stay here and open the right hip. So try to put your right hip above your left hip, still having your chest, your shoulders parallel to the ground, so without opening in your chest. Inhale here, and as you exhale, go down, put your right foot on the ground, and the other side. Inhale, left leg up, and then open your left hip. Try to move it above your right hip, and still pressing your left shoulder to the ground, so without putting all the weight on in your right hand, in your right arm. Inhale here, and as you exhale, go down. Okay, inhale, look between your hands, exhale, bend your knees, and then step forward or probably jump forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, Exhale, Uttanasana. And inhale, go up, wave your arms, reach up to the sky. Exhale, release. Okay. In one last salutation, that will modify a little bit. Inhale, touch the ground with your fingertips, bend your knees, and then Utkatasana chair pose. Lift your arms and sit a little bit further down. Try to see if you can, if you can see your toes in front of your knees. If it's not the case, just move a little bit backwards. Inhale here, and as you exhale, go down, Uttanasana. Your belly to your thighs, head to knees. Inhale, look up, and then exhale, your hands down, and you step your feet up. You'll probably jump back into a plank pose, and then exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. A little cobra if you put your knees on the ground. And exhale, down dog. And let's continue from here. Inhale, right leg up. Open your thigh, opening your hip. And then as you exhale, bring your right foot between your hands. Left foot, left heel on the ground for your warrior one. Arms backwards, and as you inhale, go all the way up. Okay, and exhale, sit a little bit deeper down and square your hips. So if you move a little backwards, your right hip, and forward, left hip, so that your hips stay parallel to the front of your mat. Inhale here, drawing your lower belly, your navel, and then exhale, go down. Both hands on the ground and both feet into plank pose. Inhale and chaturanga, with or without your knees on the ground. Exhale and bend your elbows backwards so that you can almost touch your rib cage with your elbows. Inhale, little cobra or up dog, and exhale, down dog. Just one inhalation here. Exhale, and then the other side. Inhale, left leg up, and exhale, open your hip once again. Trying to really find this rotation in your hips. Inhale, and as you exhale, put your left foot between your hands. If you need, you can grab your ankle so that you can move your foot with the help of your hand. And warrior one, your arms alongside your body, and then inhale, go up, and exhale, sit down. Draw your belly in here, so don't release your belly to your left thigh. Inhale, and then exhale, go down. Both feet into a plank pose. Inhale, and exhale, chaturanga. So feel really free to put your knees on the ground if it's too difficult. Inhale, and exhale, downward facing dog. Okay. Just calm your breathing here. And with your next inhalation, look up between your hands, exhale, bend your knees, and then step forward or jump forward to the front of your mat. Inhale. Look forward with a flat back. Exhale. Go all the way down. Bend from your hips. And inhale. Keep your knees bent. Lift up your arms, chair pose. So try to find a really round lower back. So don't back bend here in your lower back. And with your next inhalation, reach up, touch the sky, and then exhale, release. Okay. And you'll keep your right foot in front of your mat and make a big step back with your left foot and open your toes so that you can find your warrior two. With your right leg bent, your left leg straight, your arms parallel to the earth, and then inhale, go up, you straighten your right leg, reach out the sky with your hands, exhale, go down. Try to reach to the outside of your right knee. Once again, inhale and exhale. Go probably a little bit deeper. Inhale one last time. Exhale, go down. Okay. Inhale here, and as you exhale, put your arm on your right thigh, probably staying here. Or if it's okay with you, you can put your fingers inside your right leg or your right foot. And if it's still okay here for you, you can put your hand flat on the ground. Opening your chest, reaching out, up with your left hand, left arm, and trying to turn your chest here, turn your shoulders as if you wanted to face the sky. Inhale here, and as you exhale, go down with your left arm without closing your chest to the ground. So left arm in a diagonal line, continuing the line of your left leg. Inhale, press your left heel on the ground and reach out with your left hand to create this line of energy going through your whole body. Inhale here, and as you exhale, close your chest to the ground and put your left hand inside your right foot as well, and then left knee on the ground. So both hands inside your right foot. Inhale here, find a long and nice spine, and then as you exhale, probably you are staying here because it's already enough stretch in your hips, or you can bend your elbows backwards a little bit to go down with your chest, or probably you can put your forearms on the ground. In this case, make sure your elbows are approximately on the same level that your toes. Inhale. Try to find length in your spine. Don't let your shoulders go up in your ears. So find some space here in your upper back. And with every exhalation, you can probably go a little bit down. Okay. With your next inhalation, go all the way up on your arms, hands on the ground. And as you exhale, step your hands to the left so that you can put your shoulders at 90 degrees to your hips. So your legs stay in the same line that you have met, and you're turning your chest, your upper body, your shoulders to the left. And then inhale. Go back to center. Your right hand to the outside of your right foot, and then both feet in a plank position here. Observe the sensations in your right hip there. Quite rich here. Inhale, and as you exhale, chaturanga, with or without your knees on the ground. Inhale. Upward facing dog, a little cobra, and then exhale. Roll on your toes and find your down dog. Okay, just some breathing here. Observe the difference between your two legs, if you can still feel it. You probably feel more space in your right hip, in your right thigh. And then, for the other side, inhale, left leg up, and then exhale, left foot between your hands, your right toes to the outside heel on the ground, and then come up to your warrior two, arms parallel to the earth, rooting your feet in the ground, stretching your arms and your hands forward and backwards, as if somebody was pulling on every hand, on each hand. Okay. Inhale, straighten your leg, reach up to the sky, look at your hands, exhale, go down. And two more times. Inhale, up, exhale, go down, release here your shoulders, but keeping your arms engaged. Inhale, and last time, exhale. Try to sit a little bit further down, bending your knee, pushing it to the outside so that you can open here in your left thigh. Inhale, and as you exhale, probably your forearm on your left thigh, reaching up with your right hand. If you can move a little bit further down with your fingertips inside your left foot, or probably your hand flat on the ground and trying to open your chest. So use your shoulder, your elbow, or probably your forearm if you are here, to press your leg tight to the outside so that you continue to open here in your left hip. Inhale here, and as you exhale, go down with your right arm to find this diagonal line. Oh, not too much down, not parallel, not vertical, but trying to find this diagonal from your right heel to your fingertips. And as you inhale here, reach out one last time, and exhale, close your chest to your mat, both hands inside your left foot, and then put your right knee on the ground. Inhale here, try to look up to push your chest between your elbows. Keep your left knee really close to your shoulder, so don't let your knee do this. Go to the outside, continue to press it to your left shoulder. And then as you exhale, you can probably bend your elbow just a little bit to go down. Or probably you can put your forearms on the ground with your elbows aligned approximately with your toes. And try not to round your spine here. So with every inhalation, try to find length between your hips and your belly, in your chest, in your throat, going all the way forward with your shoulders far away from your ears. And with your next inhalation, straighten your arms, hands on the ground, and then exhale. Step your hands right to the right and turn with the upper body, so your legs still being in line with your mat, and turning from your belly, moving your chest to the right, your shoulders. And if you feel that there is some more space in the left side of your body here, you can probably step a little bit further to the right with your hands. Okay, and with your next inhalation, go back to center, walk your hands to the center, and then your both feet into a plank pose, and one last vinyasa here. Inhale, and as you exhale, bend your elbows forward, so you're going down in one straight line, keeping your hips straight, and inhale. Upward facing dog, exhale. One last down dog here. Feel how it has changed compared to the first one that you have done probably like 30 minutes ago. And take one last profound inhalation here. And then exhale, bend your knees, put them on the ground, and rest in Tadasana pose. Your hips on your heels, your head on the ground, and your arms, you can have them in front of you or probably backwards so that you can release your shoulders. And just breathe deeply here, observing all this energy flowing through your body. Calm down your breathing. Try to find really some comfort, some rest here. And then you'll move your hands to put them near your knees, and with no effort, with your spine rounded, press on your hands so that you can unroll your spine really slowly, with your head going up. At the very last moment. And stay seated here for some more seconds if it's okay, or take any other sitting position which is comfortable for you. Find your vertical spine, open the chest, breathe deeply and slowly. Observe all the way that your body has come during this practice, all the changes that you can feel inside on a physical level, but also probably in your emotions, in your mind, in your thoughts. And put your hands together in a prayer position in front of your chest, in front of your heart. Inhale, and as you exhale, let your head go down to the fingertips. And thank yourself here for the time you have taken for yourself, for your body, for the peace of your mind. Thank your body that has let you flow through this practice. And thanks a lot for letting me guide you. Namaste. Thanks a lot for having practiced with me. I hope this practice brought you what you needed today, some energy, but at the same time some peace of mind, some calm that you can use for the rest of your day. Take care and see each other next week, next Saturday, 10 a.m. for another dynamic yoga practice in English. Thank you.